This is Ron Caronian with Comic Privy, and today we have artist, writer, I presume, of a book called Solution. I did an interview with Brian Tillman earlier about the company, Kaiser Studios, and so the Solution was one of the books. So now I'm here with the man behind it all, and I just want him to talk a little bit about, the book a little bit. Let us know.
My name is Elvin Hernandez, and I am the creator of the Solution. The concept is basically if superheroes existed in the real world, it would probably be really scary. So the idea is to take the concept of superhero and take it to the horror angle, making them seem a little bit like UFOs. The whole story is told through different points of view from normal people. It's not necessarily told by the superheroes themselves, or you don't even know if they're superheroes per se, or just being with superpowers. They don't necessarily have to be heroic. A lot of the pitch was basically the concept that we tend to like Superman because we know he's Clark Kent. But if we didn't know he was Clark Kent and we just saw some guy show up, lift a car and throw it across a room, and we'd be scared. So it's just basically the idea of that type of power being scary as a human character. So it's a little bit like that.
How did that really come about? How did that come into fruition as far as the entire idea? I mean, when did this happen for you?
I pitched it a long time ago, actually, at a event in San Diego Comic Con. I'm talking probably 2003, 2004.
Wow.
And I pitched it for Platinum Comics had a competition, and I pitched the concept there. I had thought about it beforehand and kind of pieced things together. It wasn't quite gelled in together. I had the idea of like people looking at super beings and not knowing exactly what they are, but I never really was able to pitch it properly because there's a certain twist that I couldn't quite add in the pitch. I later on, years later, when I'm working at the Art Institute of Washington, I ended up working with Brian Tillman, who runs Kaiser Studio Productions, and we ended up talking, and I just happened to tell him the pitch, and he really seemed to like it. So we began doing the book shortly after. The first issue came about rather quickly. The second one has been drawn and written and everything. It's just we're waiting on colors for it, so it should be out pretty soon.
Oh, perfect. Now, as far as you being an artist and a writer, how long have you been doing this? Evidently, you've had the idea for a long time. Have you done any other work besides this?
Right now, I've been illustrating professionally for like probably the last 15 years. I've been drawing since I was a kid, but you know how it is. As actually selling stuff, probably 15 to 10 years. I've done work for creature graphic novels. I've done work for Evigen Press. I've done a little bit of work for Toys R Us. I'm currently doing some work for Toys R Us. I'm also doing work for Upper Deck through the Marvel Comics Avengers card sets, as well as Marvel Beginnings. I am also doing I just finished a book on background design for Coco Press.
Your hands are in everything, huh?
Trying, man. Trying. And then I also teach at the Art Institute of Washington, D.C. I teach for the animation department. So art.
So you're constantly feeding your imagination.
Yeah. I get to look at art all day, and then I get to draw stuff later on. So it's pretty good.
Now I got to ask you one last question.
Sure.
As far as the industry, where do you see the industry going?
That's funny. A person came here earlier and was kind of pessimistic about the state of the industry. I think there's plenty of possibilities. Look, comics have been given the death knell a million times. They've been said they were supposed to die in the 50s, they didn't die. They were supposed to die in the 70s, they didn't die. After the 90s boom, they were supposed to die, they did. So every time it seems like sales are low, they're always going to resurge. Right now, the big thing is the popular characters. They're becoming bigger in the social zeitgeist. So movies, video games, all that stuff seems to be picking up. Comics have been taking the ride with that, but shortly it seems like they're going to have to start moving a little bit from the known structure that they already have into something a little bit more accessible. Webcomics seem to be taking a pickup. The idea of doing specific graphic novels instead of doing monthly books, that's also been something that people are looking at more. Even the monthly books have changed. It's like the 52 or the new Marvel stuff, or just the way monthly titles come out now. It's completely different
So it's like they're trying different things in order to attract different fans of the.
And it seems to be working. It has cost attention, and that's the biggest thing. I mean, sometimes it's not great attention, sometimes it's attention, but it's
attention, right?
It's
good publicity, bad publicity is the same, right?
It keeps it in the people's tongues, it keeps it in people's minds, and as long as you can keep that going, they're not going to.
Any additional advice you can give to someone who's aspiring to do what you're currently doing right now?
Keep drawing, draw, and learn to write. Also, and tell your own stories. Do a lot of life drawing. Don't just draw the stuff that you like, and don't just draw the stuff that's easy. If you can't draw hands, fill up a sketchbook with hands. If you can't draw feet, fill up a sketchbook with feet. If you can't draw houses or backgrounds, then concentrate on perspective and do all that stuff. I had to do that. Just learn to draw a little bit of everything, and that way you can use that to showcase your strengths, because you want to still keep pressing your strengths forward, but you want to be a full package as an artist.
Perfect. Well, I definitely wish you a lot of success with the solution, as well as any other work you have in the pipe. I look forward to seeing you at MegaCon again.
Awesome.
All right, take care.
Thanks. Thank you.